Alright, another simple drawing for you. So let's go with Create Sketch. And this time we're going to select this plane here. This is the blue and red borders, or the Z and X. And we're going to use our line tool. And if you want to, you can use the shortcut L for line. And we're just going to draw in a random shape. So we're going to start drawing across the bottom, up, across, up, and then we're going to do that click and hold, and then create our arc. And we're going to purposefully go too far and continue down and close the shape at an angle. So we're closing it at an angle because we're going to use some of the same tools that we used before. But this time, instead of trying to make it concentric first, we're going to use our perpendicular constraint. If it's not there in your menu, you can click and drop down and find perpendicular. And you're going to click on this line and this line. And that makes those two perpendicular. Now we want to make sure that these are tangent. So we're going to click on our tangent, select the circle, select that line. Now all we have to do is use dimensions. So we're going to use the shortcut D on your keyboard for dimension. And let's start by giving this a radius. And we're going to give it a radius of 1 inch. We're going to make this line 4 inches. We want to click on this line and the bottom line. Give that a dimension of a 1/2 inch or 0.5. And we want to set the height to this center. So we'll click on the center, click on our bottom line, and we'll make it 1 inch. The last thing we have to do, see how it's still blue? We want to try and get those all black. So we're going to use our coincident constraint again, and we're going to select the center point of that circle and the center of our workspace. Now everything's black. That means that it's locked in, and we can finish sketch. Now that we finish sketch, we can extrude, and I like to always kind of pull on that first just to get it the direction I want it to go. And we're going to extrude this, let's go 2.5, 2.5 inches. So the last thing I want to do is put a hole through here. And one hole is easiest to do in a sketch. So we're going to select that face. We're going to use our center diameter circle, or shortcut on the keyboard is C. Select the center, drag out, and we're not going to, well, you could place the circle right now. So if we place the circle, you just have to hit the D key, select the circle, and dimension it at 1 inch. You can also dimension things as you place them. So I'm going to kind of go back and show that as well. So you can use your center diameter circle, and as you pull away, it highlights that in blue, so you can put in 1 inch, hit enter, and finish sketch. Either way is fine. If you only want to do it the one way, it's okay. And select that circle with our extrude tool and push it into the part. You'll see that it switches the operation to cut, and extent we're going to switch to all. And you don't want to just make it a random distance. Like I could make this a distance, and I know that it's 2.5, but I could put in there like 100. Okay, but the problem is later on that becomes an issue. So you want to get used to doing the all command. Push it through, all, okay. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some fillets. We're going to choose the fillet tool, select this line and that line, and we're going to make them an 1/8 inch or 0.125. Go to your home view, and what I want you to do is screenshot this and submit this to Canvas. Make sure that you save it as well.